Welcome to the show where we talk about buying, selling, online selling, eBay, Mercari, Amazon, garage sales, estate sales.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody doing today? There we go. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. Thank you on Twitch. Thank you on Facebook. And thank you on YouTube. Today, we're going to do some cross-posting the free and easy way. Good morning, Flippin' Goodies. How are you today? So if you've been following me this week, it was kind of a extended motivational listing thing where people kept saying, I just need motivation to get in my death pile. And I figured instead of doing it one day, it took all week. I sent out an email, so hopefully you're all on my email list. I sent out an email on Sunday giving some prep work. And the prep work was to make sure you have an account with eBay, Mercari, and Crosslister. And I put links in, and the links are in the bottom of this video also. They're all free. If you don't have a Mercari, you don't have the Crosslister one, if you sign up with the link that I gave you, you earn money, I earn money. It's an affiliate type thing, but they're still free. Even if you buy something, you get money. And then I said, go to your death pile. And we're no longer going to call it a death pile. We're going to call it a profit pile. Grab 5 items. Take photos of those 5 items. And then put the items next to you. And then on Monday, I gave options to... hello, YouTube. Craig, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. On Monday, I gave all free options on how to do this free and easy. And the first one was editing the photos. It's easy to edit the photos on Windows. I talked about using a white background, but instead of having to pay something or use the eBay, remove the background, how to take a better photo with just a white sheet or a light gray. I went to school for photography, so we would call it photo gray. Sheet, pillowcase. You put the item down, you take the picture, and then you can edit it close. Hey, Wonder Woman, Wendy, how are you? Good morning. So that was Monday. And then I talked a little bit about saving the items in a folder on your desktop to get ready to list. So it's easy to get to them. I want to make this so easy that there's no hesitation. All right, I'm just going to go grab 5 more items and I'm going to list them. Nothing to be scared about. Nothing to say, well, it's going to take me forever, blah, blah, blah. No. This way, 5 items should take you an hour at the most. I think the first item on Tuesday, when we listed, the first item, because I went through step by step by step, took probably 30 minutes. The second item, I think it took me 10 minutes to do. And that can be the same way for you. The more you do, the easier it becomes. It's just consistency. And it's a little bit of time blocking. So if you get up in the morning, grab a coffee, a tea, whatever drink you like, sit at the computer, say, okay, this is my mindset. For the next hour, I'm on eBay. That's it. I'm not going to get caught in the email flood, Try to answer your emails the same time every day so you don't get caught in that, you start in what I used to call you start in Boston and you end up in Hong Kong with the internet. You just try to set times. It's called time blocking. You say, all right, from 7 to 8, I am on eBay. If you're not going to list, you're still going to go to your eBay listings and you're going to look at them. If they haven't sold in 3 weeks, do you have to adjust the title? Because don't forget, eBay does not, I'll look at that quote in a second. eBay does not take care of your listings for mobile. And now 76% of all sales come through mobile. So the first 4 to 6 words of your title are the most important. So do you have to adjust something like that? Do you have more competition now at a lower price? You may have to lower the price. So spend time like that. And if you, what I call work the listings, they'll get sold. They'll definitely get sold. Craig said, I did a video on my main channel about this. My main point was to break it into manageable chunks. Yep. Keep you from feeling overwhelmed. Exactly. I think the easy way that people feel and get overwhelmed is looking at that pile. And that's not the way to be. You bought it for a reason. At the time, you must have checked the prices, ran your comps or whatever. It just got out of hand. So now we're going to take control of that. What better time? Christmas season. Granted, we're late. People's eBay stores and Mercari and everything have been going crazy in October. If you listen to the news, people were nervous and started buying more in October for fear that product that they wanted to buy for Christmas would not be available in November and December. That's why sales were strong in October. Doesn't mean it's all done. It does not mean by any means it's all done. There's still plenty of time. But you just need a little focus. That's all. And if this is motivation for you, like I said, Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, the best motivation you're going to get, and I'm sure everybody in the chat, and good morning, Melanie, how are you? Melanie, I tried to text you on Facebook Marketplace. Contact me. For some reason, it wouldn't go through. Not Facebook Marketplace, Messenger. The best motivation you're going to get, I could say everything in the world, how to get things sold on eBay, Mercari, whatever. The best motivation you're going to get is when you get that cha-ching in the morning, at night, overnight while you're sleeping that says, I just sold something. That is the best motivation. And I'm sure everybody in here will agree. Because now you're going to say, okay, I did it. That death pile now is becoming my profit pile. And who cares what you do with the money? You help pay your car payment. You help pay the light bill. You use it to go on vacation. That's what it used to be before the pandemic. Since the pandemic is, I need groceries. I need help paying the mortgage or whatever. So this is it. You can do it. It can be done. You've done it before. It just got a little out of hand. So now you need the motivation, and the best motivation is to sell the stuff. And we can do it. I'll help you with it every step of the way. And it's we used to call, like Craig here says, manageable chunks. How do you eat an elephant? A chunk at a time. We used to call it chunking. When I used to train, I had agents. I trained in a Coldwell Banker office. I've trained in several different real estate offices, including my own. I had 13, 14 agents. And I used to do training 2-3 times a week. So it's called chunking. We called it time blocking. On my office door, I just had a sign. Time blocking, go away. Then they know when the sign's down, they can come in and talk to me. but I can't have any distractions. Give me 1 hour on my own doing my thing. My thing for that 1 hour is eBay. My thing for that next hour is Mercari. Whatever it is, that's what it is. And you just do it. Buckle down, get it done. And I'm sorry if I'm a little harsh, but essentially that's it. And I'm telling you, I'm trying to drill it into your head. It can be done, and it's not bad. I have videos on my YouTube channel. I went from nothing a week to $500 a week in 30 days. After that, I went to $1,000 a week. After that, I went to $2,000 a week. So you can't tell me it can't be done. It can be done. It's the hustle. It just takes work. And I'm not talking 8, 9, 10 hours a day. It can be done. Being consistent is so important. My sister got me a light box for my birthday. Love that. Cool. I haven't used mine in a long, long time. Good morning from Melanie. Okay, I am on the road today. Yes, I'm on the road today. Gone for the today, but will do. It's just something I wanted to warn you about, and that's all. It's Pavlovian condition. Every time I hear the cha-ching, I get happy. Yeah, absolutely. 10 years ago, I started my Facebook store to pay for my son's music journey. Since then, it goes to mostly doctors and resourcing more. Yeah. Yep. Now, when I started my YouTube channel, was it 17 years ago? It was all real estate related. So we used it for marketing. Okay. And don't forget, when I showed the step-by-step on Tuesday of how to list, I used to promote doing the listing on the computer. And if I haven't said it enough, thank you everybody for coming in. A lot of people watching on Twitch. I appreciate that. Facebook, thank you. Please give me a like. Come over to YouTube, give me a like. Share it out if you think somebody can benefit from the information. And hopefully you subscribe to my channel. When I was doing the videos, how-to videos about, okay, I'm going to list. I love listing on the computer. I have fat fingers, so I hate doing it on the phone. But the other reason is I would prep everything on the computer, save it as a draft. Now, I have the item in front of me. All right, here. I have the item in front of me. I lay it in front of me, open the draft in the phone, take the picture, list. And then it used to come up with an option, share it out. I would share it to TikTok, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, all the Facebook groups that had to deal with that toy that allows those links. I did it because the desktop didn't have that option. And then people would say, why? Why do you do that? And I says, because more eyes on the prize. eBay has the second largest conglomerate of buyers. Amazon's number one. There's no other way to say it. But it doesn't hurt to promote it more. Now, since 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, eBay changed. They have the new listing format, which we went through. You can now share it from the desktop. And we did. Hey, Rabbit, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. So now you can do everything on the desktop. And I'm telling you, I mean, people, I know we had one person who said, you're crazy, I would never use TikTok. And that's the way it used to be, because it was owned by the Russians and there was scamming going on and all that. And then an American company bought them. And you listen to Gary Vee, who is the number one marketer in the world, I guess. He tells you, if you're not on TikTok, you're effing crazy. He has videos on YouTube. He's at a Keller Williams retreat. He's the speaker, and he'll tell you, you're effing crazy. You need to be on this. You're losing it if you're not. People are making money doing their videos that go viral on TikTok. You can go on Instagram, everywhere. And all it is eBay's giving you that link. I just listed this. I just did it for the last 3 items. Excuse me. I just got my San Diego Comic-Con items in. They're listed. You can list your items in shops on Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and more via Shopify. Cool. And if you're not connected to Flippin' Goodies, I believe his name is Mike. He's very knowledgeable also. You'll find there's a lot of us in here that are knowledgeable. Mike has taken it to the next level. He also sells on Walmart. All right. And look at Craig, YouTube creator. He's also very knowledgeable about all the technical stuff. So connect to these people. They'll be valuable resources. All right. I always tell everybody, I don't have holes in my hands. I can't walk on water. I've been on eBay since before it was eBay. All right. It was Auction Watch. 26 years I've been doing this on eBay. Does that mean anything? Not really, because they change every quarter? But still, I have a good idea of what I'm doing. All right. And I always say, if I don't know something, there's always somebody in the chat that probably will, or I could reach out to somebody. I put silly cat vids on TikTok. Okay. But you're getting followers. So now when you put up, hey, I just got this beautiful vase and I'm selling it on eBay. Who knows? Maybe one of those silly cat liking video people would be interested in that vase. Never know. I went live on TikTok yesterday for the first time, do very little content on there, about 15 minutes. I had 300 viewers, maxed out at 80 at one point. See? That's what it's all about. You can't walk on water. What? Why not? Have you tried? No, because I can't swim. No lie. TikTok is cool, but I avoid it for other reasons. Okay, you can. All right. And if you're nervous, and this is what I'm going to tell the other person. Hey, Johnny, how you doing? This is what I'm going to tell the other person, because she was like, I would never use TikTok, and because we all remember, because it was on the news and everything. They're getting your IP address with all your information and all that stuff. That's when it was owned by the Russians. It was bought by an American company. If you are nervous with stuff like that, open a membership on it. All right. If you have to, change your password weekly. Whatever you have to do to feel comfortable. Whatever you have to do to feel comfortable, change your password weekly. I'm not saying it's going to help totally, but it can't hurt until you start to get comfortable. And then maybe you put up some of these eBay listings and you ask the people, how'd you find out about me? Oh, I saw your video on TikTok. I saw your video on Instagram. People will respond right to you from there. TikTok is great, but a lot of crap. Yes. So you just got to weed through that. Just have to weed through that. Now, so Tuesday we did the listings, and I went step by step by step. And I do like, I hate change. So I do like it now with the desktop, because now you can do everything on the desktop. And when you finish, you could share it. And that's only, like I said, you're getting more eyes on the prize. eBay might give you 100,000 people to look at it. Now you're putting it on websites, Facebook groups that might be interested in that, a toy, a model, or whatever, TikTok, or whatever. Now you could be getting 200,000 people. Whatever it takes to get it sold. All websites have your IP address. The good thing is that a majority of viewers don't always have the same IP. True. Yeah, I think mine resets every so often. And the other thing is, and I'm sure Craig will tell you, use a VPN. If you're really nervous, use a VPN. There's a couple of free ones out there. I have fiber optic. I don't use whatever. I don't use cable internet. I have fiber optic. So it kind of acts as I think it has a built-in VPN because it shows me being 40 miles away, which I'm happy. YouTube, yep, that's what I use, a VPN. Yep, whatever you have to do to feel comfortable. We are getting fiber in our neighborhood. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. It's going to be sad when I go home because I don't know what we're going to have. But right now, I'm at 990 up and down. So I have wicked fast internet. I can download a movie, which is 4.7 gigs, in a couple of minutes, which is great. And for the record, I do not download any movies. So we did the listing, beginning to end. Now we're going to cross-post. If you look underneath this video, underneath here, the description, there is a program called Flyp Crosslister. Flyp Crosslister was the exact same thing. Owned by the Chinese, a lot of scamming going on, getting into people's other accounts, that type of stuff. One thing I learned from a lot of this, because I used to be and I don't know Craig, because Craig's into technology. I used to be a first adopter. What does that mean? I was never one to stand in line when Apple released a phone, but I always liked the newest, latest, and greatest thing. These days, it's not good to be a first adopter. It's good to get something that's tried and true. So I hesitated for the longest time using the Crosslister program that I'm going to show you. Let me share the screen. It's a Google extension. So right up here, I don't know if you could see it, but let me drop down a little. Right up here, I just click on that, Flyp Crosslister. And the link that I gave you, you'll make money on it. I'll make money on it. No fees, no subscriptions. It is it's an affiliate link. So it'll be, think of it as, if you're going to do it, think of it as a way to support my channel. I don't know. But this is the way it comes. Google, the Chrome web store, it'll take you right there. And then all I do is click on that. And put my password in. Oh, the reason I'm using this now is because it took me months and months. I called them, emailed them, and I asked people that were using it. And I said, have you had any problems, whatever? And these people also, hello, Tommy. What I found out is the company that makes this could be like myself. You put money into R&D, research and development, and you make an app and you put it out there. And if it starts going well, you add to it, you enhance it, you make it better. And then after a while, then you're going to charge for it. That's what this company does. They own about 20 different apps. And they're hoping for that gem that's going to go viral, that many, many, many people are going to use it. And eventually it's going to be a paid thing, more options, better. It will from what they say, it'll probably still be an extension, but we don't know. But I took the time, I researched them. I just didn't want to go out there and say, all right, I'm going to use it. And because I don't want my personal information stolen either. I've been a victim of fraud twice. That's why on my credit reports are frozen. Nobody can do anything. And that's a free thing. If you're ever concerned about that, you can call the 3 credit bureaus and request your account to be frozen. Now, granted, when you want to do something, like if I wanted to go get a mortgage, I have to call the 3 credit bureaus the day before, say, I need a 24-hour thaw, basically, on my credit report because I'm going to apply for a mortgage. and then they'll open it up. But they'll also know that we should be getting requests from banks, no one else. So it's good for protection, and it's free. You shouldn't have to pay to freeze your account. So this is what it is. Like you see, this one's listed in Mercari, eBay. So all these right now are Mercari and eBay. All right. The easy way to do this, let me just bring this to the front, is if I go to eBay right here, I see this, these all say just eBay. I want to date created new. Now, I don't have all these listed in eBay anymore. Share. All right, I should have did this first. Install the Chrome. I am installed. It is installed. Refresh. I use both VPN and a virtual machine. Good. All right. There's a referral. You get a $10 Amazon card. I get a $10 Amazon card. But it is free. Why am I... Crosslister. Okay. It's been a bit since I've used this. Go to active. Filter by eBay. Newest. All right. Because most of these were auction, it still shows them there, but I don't have them there. And the other thing you could do is you can list in Flyp here and then put it wherever you want. You could put it on Poshmark. You could put it on eBay, everywhere. Does it show me where? Or does it show you where? Let's see. Mattel 2018. In eBay. No items found. Active. All. Huh. I don't know why it's not showing. Oh. That's why it's not showing. All right. It's connected to my eBay, but not connected to my Mercari. The way you have to connect it is you have to log in. And it automatically sees you're connected on your desktop. So log in. Just bear with me for a second. I should have had this all ready to go. But I did an auction last night, and I'm having to do 1 million invoices now. Log in. Okay, now connect. Refresh eBay. Let me refresh my eBay. Okay, so I'm good with these two. And let me come back to you. There we go. Adam Hartman made, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Wow, sorry to hear that. I hope you got the theft sorted out. Yeah, it wasn't fun at all. It was not fun at all. All right, so if I wanted to do Poshmark, I would open up Poshmark on the desktop somewhere, like one of these tabs, connect, it sees it automatically, and it connects. You want to do Facebook Marketplace, it should connect. It is, but you refresh. There you go. Start cross-listing. All right, I'm sorry that I had this a little wrong. So I want to go into eBay, and I can list right from here. Okay, list right from here. But if I want to go into my items, and I want to just go to eBay, this should be all my items that are on eBay. So Loser. Batman Family. See, right here it says, that's neat. Let's just say it's only on, the nice thing is if you go to Mercari, it shows everything that's on Mercari. And it shows that this one's already on Mercari. So this one here, I think the problem, see, it's listed on Mercari and it's listed on eBay. I think the problem I'm having is that I did not remove everything from eBay before I started this. This is the universal form. So like I said, you can go in here and you could draft your own listings, make your own listings. And then you put them where you want to put them. Etsy coming soon, Depop coming soon, Shopify coming soon. See, this is what I mean. They're always, bringing up the quality of the form. So eBay, let's see. eBay, Microsoft delist, mark not as listed. So if I delist that, yes, proceed. Now it just took that Dawn comic out. All right. So if I go to Mercari and Mercari form shows it's listed, yep. Just make sure everything's correct. I'm doing local plus shipping, 9 ounces, because it's a comic book. The action saves items, does not update original listing, blah, blah, blah. List on eBay. So you have to go up. You have to make sure, once again, everything's correct. Brand is Cirrus Comics. Copy. So there is a couple of things you have to change by doing this. I don't know why they say color. Multicolored. Missing brand. Click on that. There you go. UPC, SKU. SKU is the same thing that I was telling you about on Tuesday. Only you see this. So if you know that after you listed this, you put that in box 3, put it there, because once it's sold, it's going to come up. You sold this comic and you have it in box 3. Only you see that. Shipping service. Media mail. No handling cost. 30-day returns. No free shipping. 9 ounces. I have 9 ounces because I use a Stay Flat and they're pretty heavy. Buy it now, price $16.85. Allow best offer, sure. List on eBay. Error, missing color. Well, what the hell? It's a comic book printed. White is a color. See, that's what I don't understand. Some of their things that they need you to put in make no sense. Listing on eBay. Comics not supposed to go media mail. I've been doing it since I started, because I used to have a comic store, 2 comic stores, and I've always done. And I know it says that now too. They really narrowed down the media mail thing. Force a habit. So yes, don't do comics media mail. So now you're listed right here. That item is, it's also listed on Facebook. That's right. I had it listed on Facebook already. So you've just cross-posted something. Easy. I made it a little harder because I wasn't prepared, I guess, the correct way. And once you do this more and more, you'll be fine with it. But we've just cross-posted an item with no problem and no expense. So if you go into your eBay store or listings, not everybody has to have a store. Go up here to sell. I have 20 listings. I only had 8 the other day. There's the last listing right there. There it is. So we just cross-listed it. Now, it comes to the point where it sells. You just go back and delist. Mark as sold. If you use this to mark as sold, it's pretty cool because it says, what did it cost you? How much did it sell for? Which platform did you sell it on? What are your fees? So you can get in depth with this, which is pretty cool for you that are, you need a little better tracking for your accounting at the end of the year in 60 days. Yes, and they say don't ship priority boxes inside bags on pirate ship. Yet I see people do. That's very true. That is very true. I always wish that the post office would stop making the bubble envelopes. I wish they would stop manufacturing all that stuff, the boxes, everything. You wonder if they did that, would the price of postage go down a little? So any questions on this, using this cross-lister? It is pretty easy. You saw it. It's very easy. And if I had the other platforms, I'm not going to do Etsy yet because Etsy is 20 cents as soon as you list something and then every 4 months. I'm not ready for that yet. Posh, I'm not doing clothes. Grailed, I'm not doing clothes. Mercari, when I left Amazon and went to Mercari was doing just as fine for me that Amazon was. So I was happy with that. Bonanza is the next one I'm going to check. Well, actually, no. Flipping Goodies. He's doing a video on this. Shopify is the next one because I need to get my personal website up. I need to get toysandstuffcollectibles.com back up. It's been over a year. So Shopify, then I'm going to go to Bonanza. And then everything should be cool. Everything should be nice with that. So if you review the videos I did this week, taking the photos, listing on Mercari, listing on eBay, using this program to cross-post, everything I went over is free to use, no cost. And that was my big thing, is no need to spend money on the magic bullet, as they call it, when you can do everything for free and start making money. And then once you're making money and you want something a little bit more advanced and a little bit more intuitive and, they do more stuff for you, then you start paying for something. But wait until you start making some money. Does anybody have any questions or anything on what we went over? I know I did a lot of talking. Any questions, anybody? Any questions? Anybody have anything to promote? You doing anything? Got anything? Have anything coming up? I have to invoice and ship all that today. I appreciate everybody from coming in last night, helping me move a lot of product. So people got some great deals. But anybody else have anything? Anybody promoting anything? Anybody have anything coming up? Flipping Goodies, if you want to put your link in too. And Craig, if you want to put your link in too. Like I said, these 2 other people here that are have really good information. I don't think there's anybody on YouTube that knows it all. But between a lot of us, you'll be able to get a good idea of what's going on and how to do it. Because you get the platforms, they always change. Look at Whatnot. Whatnot is what, a year old? Go ahead, Jennifer. Whatnot's a year old, and they just changed again. Whatnot's decent too. And I did a video. I have to actually, I did 2 videos. I have to actually edit them down into one of how to do a Whatnot and be successful. Oh, you're just kidding? Okay. And how to be successful. Because I did one sale one day, I sold 1 item. Corrected everything, what I call corrected. Did a new sale 3-4 days later, sold everything. So I like doing that. I like proving things, and this is the way I am. I check on things. I verify. I don't just jump in. It took me 4 to 5 months to do my first Whatnot sale. They kept asking me, "Are you going to do it? Are you going to do it?" And it's, well, no, you're not paying the sales tax yet. When are you going to do this? When are you going to do that? Then they finally did, but now they just went up from 30 to 50 cents on their processing. So, the fees keep going up. Like everybody says, everything's going up. No one knows everything. It's very true. Very true. But between a lot of us, Jen, we can get people making money and being successful. Fanatic Connecting Guru, how are you? Good morning. Like Craig, I don't know if Craig's still here, and Mike, are you guys still here? Are you guys still here? So if anybody has anything else, put it in the chat. Anybody has any questions, put it in the chat. Got Jerry coming over in a few hours. I am, but working. I was going to ask if maybe, and it's Mike, right? Flipping Goodies. Maybe you and Craig and myself could get together on a live stream and do like a Q&A for a reselling Q&A. And I'm not saying from the pros or anything like that, but from people that have success with it. Just to help people. I have a full-time job. Okay. I hate to say do it on your day off because then you don't have a day off, but it was just a thought. Just a thought. Just sharing you out. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate that. I appreciate all your support. You guys that came in, guys and gals that came in last night. I appreciate all your support. Every show that I do, I appreciate all your support. I would be down for a Q&A. That's cool. Yeah, Tommy's got experience. He definitely has experience too. It's kind of like, I don't know, I would look at it as 2-hour connecting at 3 p.m. 2-hour connect. Oh, okay. Jessica's Dumpster Girls. How are you? I look at it, especially this time of year, like when I had my real estate office, and even when I was hung my license with Coldwell Banker, we used to go, my team and I would go to Publix, which is our grocery store, and we would buy turkeys and all the stuff to make a huge dinner for the less fortunate. And we would go deliver them to the less fortunate. Like I think the largest amount we did was 30 families. And very emotional, very touching. But it's a very good way to give back. Definitely is a very good way to give back. I don't know if you're asking me for my email, but there it is. I mean, you always look at it this time of year. It's good to give back. And when people a couple of times in the chat said, I need motivation to list and to get my tookus moving, and it's like, all right, but let's do it. Let's go through it step by step. I don't just want to, do it one day. Let's go through the paces and show you it can be done and show you how easy it is. And hopefully the motivation is hopefully a lot of people that watch will sell something this weekend. And I'm sure everybody on here will agree. That's good motivation. You get that cha-ching go off because you sold something. That's motivation right there. So I think I've taken up enough of everybody's time. He's inviting on his show Sunday night. Okay. Everyone is welcome to join. Okay. I see it. Yep. I am connected to everybody on here. Definitely sure. But they say you have to keep checking to make sure that you didn't get caught in the YouTube thing where they take you out. Crusty golf clubs. Very cool. All right. So if no one has any other questions, concerns, remarks, comments, I will end it here so everybody can start their day and try it today. Put some blinders on. Grab a coffee, a Coke, a root beer, a tea, whatever beverage of your choice. Put your computer in front of you. Pimp Jess. And buckle down and do a couple items. If you have to review Mondays and Tuesdays show and this one, do so. Pause it, fast forward it, pause it, and then see. Let's see if you got anything sold the weekend, because Christmas is here. It's time. You got that going for you. It's not like we're doing this in the middle of June and people are on vacation. Nobody's buying. People are buying. It's tough out there, but people are buying. If you have something that would make a good Christmas present for somebody, better to have the cash than it just laying in a pile. All right, now I'm rambling. So I appreciate everybody for coming in. Put your link in so people can connect with you. I know Johnny says don't say the word SUB, but could we say I'll give you a sandwich for a sandwich? My eBay has come to a major slowdown since the week. Oh, wow. Well, mine was because I only had 8 items listed until yesterday. But the last weekend was great. I had 200 auctions though. So that's the difference that I did. And auctions are selling. People say, I don't want to do an auction. They're selling. You just have to make sure you're not spending too much money so your profit margin is little. If you can afford to start low and make a little money and hope that it goes up, you're fine. Why won't eBay let me connect my bank account without making a listing? I don't know. Without making a listing, that's unusual. But Jennifer, just give them a call. If you go to the left, it says contact us. Don't look at all the minutia in the middle. Go all the way down. And then it says have us call you or whatever. Have them call you. Because if you go through the middle stuff, it's only going to give you pages for information to look at. Just keep going all the way down and have them call you. They are extremely good at helping. They are very, very good at helping. And it could be just something very easy, Jennifer. You know, I know, well, it's been 8 years. But when I first started, I left the Bank of America and I went to the credit union. Credit unions are great, but they're a little hard with PayPal and eBay and that type of stuff. Took me 2 days, I think. But I never had to do it again after that. Yes, he never heard of that. Just give them a call. I'm sure it's something simple. Maybe not. But it can be worked out, Jennifer. It definitely can be worked out. So, all right, everybody. Thank you again for coming in. I appreciate you all. Let's go out there and make some money today. Like I said, I have to do a bunch of invoices, and then Jerry's coming over in a little bit to go over some stuff. Maybe because it's on my phone. No, I don't think so. An app is an app. I don't think it has anything to do with that. The other thing you could try, if you think it's that before you want to call, delete the app on the phone. Like everybody's saying about these YouTube shorts. I don't see it. You have to go into the phone, delete the app, all right? And then reinstall the updated app. And that's it. Maybe if you haven't done that with eBay, try that first. Because that might be one of the things they tell you to do. Go into your app, depending on what kind of phone. If you have an Apple, you just press it. It starts to blink. Hit the X, delete app. It says, you sure you want to delete it? It's going to take all your information. Fine, delete it. Go back into the App Store, download a new copy, a new version, and who knows? Maybe that'll work. And YouTube, you got to do that with YouTube so you can get the shorts. Because YouTube, it's only on the app. You open up the app, you go to your video, and it says create a short. The only bad thing is the shorts used to be 60 seconds. On the shorts on the app, it only allows you 15 seconds. But it's nice. You can go through, like I went through a 2-hour video and I picked 15 seconds, which is difficult. I don't have an app. Well, how do you do it on your phone? It's an app. Unless, are you going through Chrome and doing it that way on your phone? If you're doing it on your phone, you're using the eBay app. That I know. So you do have a lag. So thank you again, everybody. I might go live once this weekend just to say Heidi ho. And I'll talk to everybody later. You can always reach out to me if you have any questions or anything. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's the end of another great show, everybody. Thank you very much for coming in. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope you even learned a little something. And as always, thank you for your support. And please subscribe to the channel for more great content like we did have today. And Maddie, do you want to tell the people goodbye and have a great day? Good. Come here.